Plato's Atlantis. The story begins in ancient Greece with a philosopher who shaped Western thought. In two dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Plato tells of a civilization beyond the pillars of Heracles, our modern-day Gibraltar. According to the account, Solon, the great Athenian lawmaker, traveled to Egypt. There, priests in the temple of Neith, in the city of Sais, shared a secret history, a history far older than any known to the Greeks. They spoke of a mighty empire, Atlantis, that had once ruled the known world, 9,000 years before Solon's time. That's over 11,000 years ago from today. Plato described the Atlanteans as descendants of the god Poseidon, who had once fallen in love with a mortal woman named Plato. From their union came 10 sons, who became kings. Each one of them ruled over one of the 10 districts of the island. The eldest, Atlas, gave the island his name. The capital city was a marvel of engineering, perfectly circular, with concentric rings of land and water, connected by grand bridges and tunnels. Towers of white, red, and black stone rose from the center. Canals carried ships through the city's heart, and walls were covered in gleaming metals, including orichalcum, a mysterious alloy said to shine like fire. The land was lush and fertile. Fields stretched in neat grids. Hot and cold springs flowed from the earth, surrounded by temples, bathhouses, and gardens. Animals, both wild and domesticated, thrived, most notably a large population of elephants. But for all their prosperity, the Atlanteans began to change. Their divine nature, Plato said, began to fade. Human greed replaced divine wisdom. They became obsessed with wealth, conquest, and power. They forgot the principles that once made them great. In their arrogance, the Atlanteans set their sights on domination. They launched a military campaign across the Mediterranean, conquering lands as far as Egypt and Italy. Only the ancient Athenians resisted. Despite being smaller and less wealthy, Athens defeated the Atlantean invasion with bravery and virtue. This, Plato said, was the turning point. The gods, angered by Atlantis' hubris and corruption, decided to punish them. And so, in a single day and night of misfortune, Atlantis was swallowed by the sea. Earthquakes shook the ground. Floods rose. The island, once so mighty, vanished beneath the waves forever. But that's not where the story ends. In fact, it never properly ends at all. The dialogue Critias breaks off mid-sentence. Plato never finishes the tale. Was it intentional? A literary device to stir reflection? Or did he simply abandon the story? Whatever the reason, the mystery deepened. A tale of glory and ruin, left unfinished, much like the civilization it described. Was Plato recounting a historical event passed through generations? Or was it all allegory, crafted for a philosophical lesson? Many myths around the world tell of great floods, from the Epic of Gilgamesh to the biblical Noah. Could these be fragments of a forgotten past, a civilization erased by cataclysm? Or are we simply seeing what we want to see?